very lovely hello to all my class 10th champions, class 10th board 2027 warriors. My dear lovely students, as you all know, this is your Sonu Sir maths teacher, and I have been teaching you maths for last few months in new academic session of your class 10th. But one thing I realized, and few students from you guys were commented on my live session, sir, we are having a lot of problem in solving word problem questions. And word problem question generally comes up from 3 chapters, most of the word problem questions. Chapter number 3, pair of linear equation in 2 variable, arithmetic progression and quadratic equation. And every year this problem comes up in front of me. Students faces lot of challenges, difficulties solving the word problem question, and one more challenging thing in maths is solving the proof type question in trigonometry. You don't need to worry about it, and we have already talked a lot academically. Now let's talk about your problem, your challenges that currently you guys are facing in maths. And in this video I am going to give you important, powerful tips and tricks to solve the first challenge, to fight with the first challenge, and this is best trick to solve word problems in your class 10 mathematics. You guys should know the points that I am going to share here in this video. You should know these points and kindly make sure to execute these points while you guys are solving word problem question from your mathematics textbook. Very important, and usually toppers follows these tips and tricks because I used to give these tips and tricks in past also, and they have proved, and these tips and tricks really worked very well for the students. Later on they shared with me, sir, it really helped us a lot, and it was really powerful. So being a teacher, being a maths teacher, so this is my responsibility to share with you again, because you guys are board aspirants and you might be having a lot of expectations from me. So my duty is to give you academic help as well as non-academic help champions. How to fight with the challenges, how to overcome the pressure, how to overcome, when you are demotivating, when you are feeling, you guys are demotivating little bit because of some problem, because of some issue, because of family problem, because of any, your result that you couldn't get the result as expected. So many more reason might be there. So you don't need to be worried about that. I'm here to help you guys morally, psychologically and academically. You don't need to worry about it. Your Sonu Sir is here. So let's begin the video. So my dear champion, let's talk about why do word problems feel so hard. This is the first question. Why you guys takes word problems as a challenge? There are so many, numerous reasons are there. So let me share with you the reasons why you guys take word problem as a challenge. So the first point I would like to share here is, look at the first point. You understand the maths, but not what question is asking. So my dear champion, this is the rule of word problems. Word problem means what? There will be some information given to you, some English language, some story will be given to you, and you have to read the comprehension, you have to read the story given there and understand the grammar, understand the situation. So understanding the maths and understanding the word problem question, both are different thing. Understanding maths means you know the formula, you know how to execute the formula, you know the calculation, addition, subtraction, division and all. You know the rule of board mass, that is some other thing. But understanding the question, word problem, which is given in English language, it is some other thing. So that is very important. So you must understand, you understand the maths, but not what the question is asking. So it might be the reason because your English is little weak. So you need to improve your comprehension skill, you need to improve your grammatical skill, you need to improve your English. This is the harsh reality. Don't take it otherwise. By the way, this is the reality, champions. Okay. So in word problem question, the first important thing is understanding the question, understanding the information given there. Okay. So this is the first point. Second point, too much information at once, and this is the reality in a single word problem question. There will be numerous informations given to you. There will be so many things given to you. Name of the persons, for example, Akash, and Akash age is 3 less than her mother's age, whatever, something like that, right? So many persons will be there, different names will be there, numbers will be there, conditions will be there. So my dear champion, in a single word problem question, so many informations will be given there. So don't mix all the information all together. mix the information accordingly so that you will be able to form the equation. Right, so don't get confused, read the question carefully. This is the reason, it might be the reason why you guys feel word problems are so hard, right? Third point, you don't know what to take as X. This is very important, that's why I have highlighted in yellow color so that you guys can, focus on this particular line. You don't know what to take as X, so you never get started. So in word problem, the most important part is how to start the solution. How to start the solution. From when? So just keep it only one point. Okay, how to start the solution? So solution always starts from X. For example, the question is of age question. So let the present ages be X and Y if two persons are there. If the question is English language is given there and you have to find out the speed of aeroplane, speed of train. So what is the last line? Find the speed of the train. You don't know na. So suppose the speed of train be X km/h. So supposing X will give you starting of the solution. How to start the solution. If you guys are not supporting X, which is unknown to you, so until and unless you don't have X, you can't start the solution. So to start the solution, to proceed the solution, you should have X. And X is what? X is what? X is what the question is asking to you find out. The speed of the boat, speed of the train, speed of the aeroplane, age, cost of the bat, cost of the ball, whatever is there. So always assume the unknown value as X. This is very important, everyone. I have brought up here few questions for the sample, how to apply. Just patience, and please watch this video carefully till the end. Fourth point might be you read the problems only once and start solving in a hurry. Don't be in hurry in word problem questions, otherwise you can't get good marks. Your marks will be directed because there will be huge possibility that you may made any mistake there. So whenever you are solving word problem question, try to read the entire question from starting to end 2 times. I'm going to share with you how to read the word problem question. Don't worry, have patience. So read the questions 2 times. First, without touching the pen. Don't touch your pen. Keep the pen aside and read the question without your pen. Just read the question only, like a novel, like a story. Just read the question from starting to ending. Now in second time, try to understand the question and try to form the equation. Once you get the equation, the rest work will be mathematical calculation. So in any word problem question, making the equation, forming the equation is the challenge. Once you get the equation, there will be nothing to solve. Everything will be in your control. So making the equation after reading the comprehensive part will be given to you, English language. That is the most important thing. Making the equation, keep it in mind. And how you will be able to make the equation? After letting the X, after assuming the unknown value as X. So you don't know what to take as X. You read the problem only, so I have already shared about this point. Okay, I hope you know this. Okay, last point is the good news. Word problem follow a fixed pattern. Learn the pattern once and every problem becomes the same 5 steps. Yes, my dear champion, I have already told you in most of the word problem question, what is the important part? The important part is forming the equation. Forming the equation. This is the important part. In every word problem question, you have to form the equation. And how you can form the equation, champion? How you could ensure to form the equation? After assuming X. After assuming X, whatever you need to, whatever the question is asking to find, let that X. Then only you can write the equation. And once you form the equation, once you have done with the equation, only mathematical calculation will be there, substitution, elimination, and finding the value of X. Moving ahead. Okay, so my dear class 10 students, all board aspirants, please listen carefully. Follow this RTS rule in solving the word problem questions without making any mistake. Without making any mistake. And you all know word problem question generally carries 3 marks, 4 marks and 5 marks. Word problem question generally comes in category of 4 to 5 marks. So if you do anything, if you follow the step marking, step wise, you get the marks. So this is the beauty of word problems. Never leave the word problem questions unattempted. Otherwise, you all are unlucky, so unlucky. If you are leaving word problem question in your exam unattempted, come on, yaar, you are the unluckiest person as a student. So don't leave word problem question unattempted. Do anything, whatever you know. You get the marks, because in mathematics step marking is there as per the CBSE policy. Okay. So my dear, follow this rule, RTS rule. What is this RTS rule? RTS rule. So basically, R represents here red. Read means what? Read the word problem question how many times? Twice. Your first reading should be like story. Just imagine you are just reading a novel, Chetan Bhagat's novel, or whatever, I mean your favorite, Wings of Fire, whatever your novel. So read the question as a novel, as a story, and in second time read the question again to get the data, to get the information. Data means information. What we have to assume as x, what we need to find, how we can make the equation, which methodology will be followed, whether substitution or elimination. So you have to decide. So first reading will be just normal reading as a story. Second reading will be to get the data, for the extraction of data, to make the equation, to form the equation. Getting my point? So reading should be of twice. Okay. The second part is translate, because the word problem question will be given in English, right? If I talk about CBSE pattern, so that will be given in English. So my dear champion, you have to translate in your own understanding language, the language which is comfortable to you. So let the unknown be x. If the question is asking at the last line, what will be the speed of the train? If the question is asking what will be the speed of the train, it means it is unknown to you. You don't know the speed. So let the speed of the train be x km/h or in meter per second, whatever you want to do. Right, everyone? So supposing the value, unknown value as x is very important. It gives you initiation to proceed the solution. Without supposing the x, you can't make the equation. And if you don't have equation, how you can solve the equation? Okay, so this is very important. So convert each sentence into a math statement. Math statement is what? Equation. The target is, ultimate goal is equation. Making the equation, mathematical equation. I hope this is clear. Third is solve. After getting the equation, after forming the equation successfully, now the last task is what? Solving the equation by putting here and there, doing the mathematical calculation, addition, subtraction. So the last point is solve. Now it is just normal equation. Solve it like you always do. So once you get the equation, nothing is there. You usually solve the question in math. You already have been done a lot of questions in maths now how to solve the equation. So the ultimate goal is what? Getting the equation. And how to solve the equation, how to do operations with the equation, you know these things. So this is RTS rule. Please, class 10th champions, follow this RTS rule. Read, translate, solve. Read, translate, solve. Now, the biggest challenge, the biggest difficulty the student faces, we have understood these things, but how to execute, how to form the equation? Sir, if we have done with the reading part, we have read the question twice, but still we are not able to make the equation. We are able to translate the given question in our own language. That is nothing for us. But how to make equation, it is still confusing for us. Okay, for this, let me tell you. Read twice, underline 3 things. Listen everyone. So first reading is just understand the story. Don't touch your pen, everyone. The first reading should be like you are reading a novel, storybook, and everything. Just read the question without touching your pen. Keep the pen aside and just read the question. Now in second reading, do one thing. What is given there? Write all the information, given information. Second, what is asked? What the question is asking to you to calculate. Right? What the question asking. And third is condition connecting them. How to connect the given information and what the question is asking there. So second reading should be mathematical relation. How to interpret the mathematical relation, how to form the equation. So first reading, normal reading like a story. Second reading will be to extract the information to make the equation. So mathematical reading. Now every word problem has exactly these 3 patterns, nothing more. Yes, this is true. Being a teacher, let me tell you guys, in most of the word problem question, same thing as there. You have to follow same procedure. First reading, normal reading. Second reading for the extraction of the information to make the equation. If a sentence has no number and no condition, it is just the story. Ignore this. If only theoretical part is there, no numeric value. For example, a number is less than, more than, the age 3 years ago, the age 5 years hence. If 5, 4, number is not there, only theoretical part is there, my dear champion. So you need to ignore that. Just a second, guys, I got a call. Okay, so if in any word problem question, if a sentence has no number, no numeric value is there, no numeric form is there, everything is just language, grammar is there, English letter is there, no number is there, so please ignore that. Right, so these are the tips and tricks that usually toppers follow to solve word problem question without making any error. Okay. Now step 2, what should be X? So this is the important part. Most of the students are still not able to assume, sir, what should we assume as X? My dear champion, listen, let me give you a very important part. In every word problem question, go to the last line. Go to the last line of the word problem. Last line. Go to the last line and read the last line. What exactly the question is asking to find? What will be the speed of the train? What is the speed of aeroplane? What is the present age of father and son? So go to the last line, and in the last line, that information is given there, what you need to find, and let that as X. Suppose that X. For example, I have brought up a question here. Look, 5 years hence the age of father will be 3 times, and go to the last line. What is the last line here, champion? Find their percentages. So in this question, 2 persons are there, father and son, and the question is asking us to find out the present ages. So always let the percentage, because this is the last line. So we don't know the percentages are unknown. So let the father's present age be X years, let the son present age be Y years. So always assume X, and what you need to assume X, go to the last line. If you have to calculate speed, so X kilometer per hour. If the question is asking cost of a bat, so X rupees. Unit is also required. Otherwise, you may lose your marks if you are missing, unfortunately, unit. So unit is also important. So whatever the question asks you to find, take as X. For example, in speed question is speed concept. In speed concept, generally, you have to find out the speed of the vehicle, speed of the car, speed of the train, speed of the aeroplane. So let X kilometer per hour. Right, everyone? Right? For example, in 2-digit numbers, you may get 2-digit number question in quadratic equation as well as in pair of linear equation in 2 variable. So in 2-digit number, find the 2-digit number. This will be there at the last line. So what is the general form of 2-digit number? This is the 10x plus y. Y is the 1st digit, x is the 10th digit. So please let that. Again, for age concept question, in most of the question, you need to find out, you have to find the present age of the individual present in the question. Present ages. If father and son is there, mother and daughter is there, so let their present ages. So if 2 individuals are there, present age. Present ages be X years and Y years. These things are very important. Supposing, assuming the value, letting the value. I hope this is clear to you. For example, if we talk about cost type, what will be the cost of any article, any object? So let assume that X rupees. Unit should be there, rupees, year, kilometer per hour, or it can be in meter per second also. X kilometer per hour or meter per second. So what should be X? Whatever the question asks you to find, that will be X. Clear, everyone? And what you have to find out according to question, go to the last line. Go to the last line. Clear, everyone? Moving ahead. Now, few terminology are there, few translation dictionary are there, and these words will be, most of the question contain these words in word problem question, my dear. So let me give you clarity on this. Okay, so if sum, total, together, these words are there in word problem question, so you have to use plus sign. If sum of total, sum, sum of, total, together, any one of these three words are there in any question, you have to use plus sign. Similarly, difference and less than, we use negative sign. For example, x is 3 less than from y. X is 3 less than from y. X is 3 less than from y, so y minus 3. X is equal to y minus 3. X is means equal. 3 less than from y, so y minus 3. We are using minus because less than is there. Right, everyone? Similarly here, if this word is their product of, so for product, multiplication sign, ratio of x and y, so x by y is equal to 3 by 4. Is will be become, so is will be become, if any one of these words, if any one of these words is there in question, so always use equal sign. For example, the Ramesh present age is 3 times of Suresh present age. We don't know their present ages, so let's Ramesh present is x, 3 times of Suresh present age. So let's Suresh present age is y. So we are using equal sign because look at the statement, Ramesh present age is, so we are using equal sign. Clear, everyone? So if any one of these three words is there in a question, is, will be, becomes, so please use equal sign. Consecutive number, continue number, continuity. So consecutive number look like x, and the next number will be x plus 1, and the next number will be x plus 3, the next number will be x plus 3, x plus 4, x plus 5. This is called continuity number, consecutive number. Okay, now if these words are there, twice, double of x, so you have to multiply 2 with x. Double of y, 2y. Double of Bangalore, 2b. Double of Delhi, 2d. Right, everyone? So double twice means, okay, 3 times means 3 into x. Now look, x exceeds means also add. X exceeds y by 7. So it means that x is equal to y plus 7. Why we are using addition sign? Because this is exceeds. If preceding would be there, if preceding word would be there, y minus 7. If x is preceding y by 7, so the equation will look like x is equal to y minus 7. Clear? 5 years ago, my dear champion, ago means we are talking about past. So the format will look like x minus 5. 5 years hence or after, it means we are talking about future. After 3 years hence, 5 years hence, 6 years hence. So if hence word is there, please use addition sign, and this is 5 years hence, so x plus 5, because we have already assumed x as percentage. 2-digit number, so 2-digit number look like this, 10x plus u. My dear, u is little confusing, so fix one format, 10x plus y. Y is 1st digit and x is the 10th digit. So these are the few terminology, translational dictionary that you required to form the equation after reading the word problem questions. Okay, now example, let's do a question here. Let's, whatever we have studied, whatever we have understood here, these tips and tricks, let's apply here. Okay, let's check how much you guys have understood. Okay, look at the question. 5 years hence, the age of father. So this question is of age based and word problem question. And what I have suggested you in word problem question, in any word problem question, what you need to do? Always go to the last line first, because we have to assume x. That question is asking to find, that should be x to initiate the solution, to proceed the solution. So go to the last line. And what is the last line? Find their percentages. There means 2 persons are there, father and his son. So solution starts from let father's present age be what? X years, because we are talking about age, so my dear, unit should be there. And let sons, two persons are there, father and son. So 2 persons are there, 2 individuals are there, and sons present age be y years. So we have supposed. Now after doing this step successfully, now read the question. 5 years hence. Oh my God. Hence means what? Where is hence? Hence means what, champions? Hence. Hence means after, future. Hence means sign will be of add. Ago means sign will be negative. So we are talking about hence. 5 years hence, the age of father will be. And do you know what does it mean by will be? Will be means equal. Will be means equal. So I have given you this powerful translational dictionary terminology that you guys are required to make the equation. So let's make the equation. So 5 years hence, 5 years hence, so after 5 years both will be 5 years older because both are human beings. So father's age, present age is x, so after 5 years he will be x plus 5. After 5 years this will be x plus 5. This is father's present age. The father's present age will be father's. Okay, and after 5 years son's present age will be, I mean that time, y plus 5. We are talking about after 5 years. After 5 years, this will be the condition. Now, 5 years hence, the age of father. So after 5 years, the age of father is x plus 5. The x of father, after 5 years, the age of father will be. So I'm putting equal sign. 3 times, times means multiply. So 3 into the age of his son. So the son is also y plus 5. So 3 into y plus 5. Now solving this equation, you have x plus 5, 3y, 5 3 are 15. Now we can do one thing, x is equal to 3y, 5 will go there and 15 minus 5 will be plus 10. We have first equation in the terms of x and y. We required one more equation because we have one linear equation in 2 variable. If 2 variables are there, so we required one more equation. Okay. Now, 5 years ago, oh my God, 5 years ago, what do you understand by this? 5 years ago. Ago means what? We are talking about past. So the father's age was what? X minus 5. And son is 5 years ago will be y minus 5. Because we have assumed x and y as their present ages. Okay, the father's age was, okay, x minus 5 was means equal sign 7 times. So 7 into 7 times the son's age. So son was also a y minus 5 because y is the present age of son. So we have x minus 5. Solve this. Basic mathematical calculation, 7 5 is 35, minus 5 will go there. So x is equal to 7y and minus 35 is there, 5 will come this side, so 5 will become positive, minus 35 plus 5 will be minus 30. So we have second equation. On solving first and second equation, either using elimination method or substitution method, you can get x and y. And x and y what? Their percentages. So this is the way, guys, how you can solve the word problem questions comfortably. And look, so basically if we talk about word problem questions, cover up these chapters. Mainly you may get questions, word problem questions from these chapters. Pair of linear equations in 2 variable, huge chances, maximum chances, huge chances. Okay, quadratic equation, you may get question from quadratic also. And these are the concepts you need to do at least 10-15, practice at least 10-15 questions based on particular concepts, age concept, 2-digit number, fraction, speed of boat. So please do this. Arithmetic progression, you may get question, and some application of trigonometry. This is very important. Confirm, one question comes from this particular chapter in board exam. Confirm, this is confirm. One question will definitely there in your question paper. And from area, surface areas and volume. So there are 5 chapters that may give you, you may get word problem question from any one of these chapters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So please make sure to solve the questions. Practice at least 15 questions from on all these particular concepts of this concept, this concept, this concept, this concept. Thank you so much. And if we talk about topper strategy, so toppers do everything with consistency. If you are not consistent champion, every tips and tricks are useless for you. Nothing will work for you. If you are not consistent, if you are not honest from within, no strategic video, no tips and tricks will work to enhance your result, to improve your performance, improve your marks. No one can do anything for you. So self-honesty is very important. And the most important part, consistency. Consistency is the religion of a student, of a serious student. I'm not talking about all the losers and the student who usually make mistake, excuses, only excuses, only excuses. Paper was so tough, paper was so difficult, I couldn't solve the questions. I know the question paper sir has made out of the syllabus, such kind of excuses. So don't do this, everyone. Please focus. So at least topper strategy would be 3 problems a day, champions. If you want to become ultra pro in word problem questions, if you want to get the comfortable comfortable stability, comfortable zone in word problem question, so you have to be aware of this. 3 problems a day means 3 problems a day means 19 questions, I mean, in a month. And do the mixed question solving the question mixed by doing from one question from quadratic, one question from pair of linear equation, and one question from surface areas and volume, and analyze the mistakes you are making over there. So 3 problems a day. Read, translate, solve and check. So this is RTS. Follow this rule. This is your RTS, champion, right? Read, translate, solve. And if you are confident with your answer, you don't need to check your answer because you know everything. Yes, my answer is correct. And apart from this, there is a good news for all class 10 students. So let me give you a surprise, a very big news. So first, smile everyone. Please smile. Please smile once. Have patience. I'm going to give you a very surprise. I mean, this is a very big opportunity for all the class 10th board students. You know, my dear champion, as you all know, if you go and ask to your seniors the level of question paper that they got in the last board exam, it was really challenging, no doubt. The questions were not difficult because of its huge calculation. The question was little challenging because of length of the question. Very big questions were there, competency questions was there, and student really felt, I mean, upset. They were like huge, pressure was there on their faces when I met a lot of students who were coming out of the maths exam. And same pattern CBSE is likely to follow this year also. So you will be getting a lot of competency questions, high standard question. NCERT is very important because NCERT give you clarity of syllabus. It will build up the foundation. But apart from NCERT, you have to solve the competency zone questions to ensure power pack preparation for your board exam. Then only you could make it possible, champions, right? So good news is Vedantu, I mean, taking care of these demands, taking care of all the requirement as per the CBSE pattern that you may get question in your board exam. So taking care of all these things, Vedantu has launched an academic platform, I would say, and let me show you. So how to reach to the platform, basically to go to know more about the initiative that we have launched recently, you have to go to our YouTube channel. Have patience, I'm going to explain everything in simple words. You have to go to on our YouTube official channel, and that is Diksha Vedantu CBSE English, and you can go to any video. For example, it was my last live session, so click here. So if you go, and you don't need to worry about it, the video that I have recorded right now, it will be uploading soon on the channel, and in the description of this particular video, link will be given there. But by the way, let me show you the demonstration here. So go to the description. So in every video that we are uploading nowadays on channel, in every video in description, 2 links will be there. Can you see? Join free class 9 CBSE course now, join free class 10th CBSE course now. So if you are class 10 students and if you are serious about your board exam, my dear, click on this link and look at the magic. So basically Vedantu had launched fully AI integrated platform where you may get all the academic requirements, assignment, question banks, whatever we the teachers, we the faculty member teaching you guys on YouTube, whether it is on-shot video, academic video, live sessions, everything will be available here on this platform. Can you see here? Yes, you may get a free of cost session PDF after completion of the live session, after the video, the one-shot video that has already uploaded. You may get all the PDF sessions here, and apart from all those, look at the feature: live classes by top master teachers. Stay consistent with weekly assignments. Yes, we the teachers will be giving you quality weekly assignments as per the CBSE terms and conditions that you may be getting in the future board exam. So keeping all the things in mind, we have generated, Vedantu has launched this platform for all the class 10th serious students. If you are not serious, this is not for you. If you all are aiming to achieve 98%, but you required a genuine guidance, a relevant guidance, that someone who could show you the right track, right path to achieve your goal comfortably, and this is the right track. Follow this. 40 plus part and full length test. Quality questions will be there, high standard question, competency based questions, everything. So my dear champion, without any delay, go and enroll yourself in this particular program, champion. So buy now. And the beauty of this is, oh my god, you don't have to pay even a penny. You don't need to pay anything, free of cost. So go and buy now, everyone. Right, everyone? So this is the beauty. And one more thing, you may get all the calendar of our upcoming videos, all the informations. You may get prior information when the Sonu Sir is going to take live, when the other teachers are going to take live, what about the upcoming schedule, upcoming planning. Everything will be reflecting here on this page. So for this, to get the proper access of this page, to get the proper advantage of this page, you have to enroll yourself. So to enroll here, you need to click here buy now. And after clicking, few formalities are there. You have to put your number, contact number. There will be verification process is there. And after following all those steps, you will be successfully enrolled in the course. So without any delay, go and enroll yourself, because ultimately result speaks. If I talk about, everything will be available here. So new batch is coming soon, very soon. So English, social studies, science, and here we have mathematics. Okay, so every subjects are reflecting here. On clicking, for example, let me show you science. So on clicking science, chemical reaction and equation, so you may get the session PDF here and assignments, everything related to science. And let's talk about the result now, because ultimately results matters a lot. So in the previous last board exam, Soumya Jha from our class program, 99.6% she secured, and Aryan Dash 99.4%, Anvita A Mathur and Atulya Agarwal, he has scored 99.4%. So my dear, this is all about the AIO all-in-one program. This is AI fully generated. And one more thing, if you may have any kind of doubt, any problem, you can put your doubt on this page. The respective teachers will give you the solution of the doubt. Don't worry, champions. Thank you so much for watching the video, and don't forget to share this big news, big opportunity with your classmates, with your friends, and among your groups. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed, everyone.